Thank you, Malcolm. Now, Paul, is this my instrument of choice? Which way's up? There we go. I'm an urban planner, but I guess I'm an urban planner that's been touched by technology. I'm very passionate about it. If my staff were here, they'd probably say I'm possessed by it in some instances. But for me, it's provided an incredible journey. Some of it's been through luck, some of it's been through 6 degrees of separation. But today, I just want to share the journey that I've been on as an urban planner, travelling the world, and looking at how technology can help us in that journey. And then looking at how technology has taken my urban planning practice into a whole range of other areas, and then how it's turned all that on the head and how we're now applying a whole lot of new technology back into the urban planning practice. So that's a vision statement that I wrote 2002 when I first started the business, V2I. And it pretty much sums up what I'm going to talk about today. It's a fairly important part of my journey. Probably the most important things for me is this continual refinement and improvement. I think everyone in the room would acknowledge that they're fairly important things that we do. And unquestionably, technology has provided that opportunity for me to really refine what we do. And just as Malcolm said, so much of what we do is about engagement, about communication, helping people understand. And without question, technology has certainly provided that journey for me. I'll just quickly flick through that. That's my, I guess, journey so far. Should be another couple there. Proudly moved to the Gold Coast in 85, so been here for about almost 30 years. Started the Vision to Implementation, V2I, in 2002. 2006, the journey of technology, when a little while before that I met my wife. She comes from a health education background. We saw some opportunities in that sector, which I'll talk about a little bit later. That actually then led us into gas mining resource sector through some e-learning and training exercises. And then probably 12 or so months ago, we established this thing called V2I and 3Me Creative Studios, because we found that technology was taking us into so many places. It was just all about using the creative studio as an opportunity to communicate. We now find ourselves doing heart surgery for heart surgeons in Brisbane. We just recently did some back surgery visualisation for Gold Coast Spine. And it's all interesting, because at the end of the day, I sit down here, I'm standing up here as an urban planner. That's my passion, and we're continuing that journey, but it's incredible to see where technology has taken us. What I'm going to give you here is just a 30-second snapshot of some of the work that we're involved in, and then we'll come back and talk about that in a little bit more detail. For us, that's the catch cries, making complex information easy to understand, no matter what we're talking about.